The really important thing about the deadlift is it's the most foundational lift that we do. Whether we're lifting, whether we're pressing, pushing, anything overhead, everything's gonna start with a deadlift. So it's really important that we get this down right from the beginning. First thing we're gonna notice is the feet. Feet are gonna point straight ahead. They're gonna be just that hip width apart. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna push the hips back in order to reach down and pick up the barbell. And so notice here, by lowering the hips, what that does is that allows us to keep a flat back here, and we don't create any kind of a rounding of the spine. Chest stays up, right? Weights in the heels, vertical shins, meaning that the shins are gonna be pointing as close as we can as straight up and down. And now the next thing, with hips and shoulders moving together, Steven's gonna lift up the weight. Good, there we go. Now what you'll notice here, everything's stacked. Hips, knees, ankles, shoulder, everything's in a straight line. That's a really strong position for him to hold that. Abs are in tight, chest is up tall. Now, how do we get the barbell down to the ground? The most important part. So here's what's gonna happen is Steven's gonna push the hips back, letting the bar slide down, and then once the barbell crosses his knees, that's where the knees bend. All right, weights in the heels, he's gonna drive hips and shoulders moving together, barbell's gonna come up, and he's stacked up again, nice and tight. So here we go, let's go through like 3 reps all together. And good, take it all the way down, and perfect.